see us in the park, strolling the summer days of imaginings in my head and words from my heart.
Ako si Maximo Alino. Berde ang dugo, 20 taong gulang. Maxim sa umaga at Maxine sa gabi. Ay. Pinakamaganda sa Barangay Maligaya sa Narciso, Quezon. Bunso sa pamilya ng Alino. Ang aking ama, si Maximo Sr., isang mekaniko. Natanggal siya sa trabaho, kaya nalulong sa bisyo. Walang ginawa kung hindi uminom. Uminom sa umaga, sa tanghali, at sa gabi. Aba ang papa, ginagawang tubig ang alak. Kasabay pa nito ang sigarilyo. Tuloy ang bisyo kahit inaatake na siya ng asma. Kaya sa edad na 50, binawian na siya ng buhay. Sumalangit nawa ang kanyang kaluluwa. Ang aking ina ay nagngangalang Delia, isang guro sa mataas na paaralan ng vocational high school. Mag-isa niyang itinataguyod ang aming pamilya. Pero sa tulong na rin ng aking nag-iisang kapatid na si Ate Mitch. Si Ate Mitch ay 35 taong gulang na. Wala pa ring asawa. Palibhasa yung masungit kasi at laging nakasimangot. Nagtatrabaho siya sa munisipyo. At lastly, ang aking best friend si KitKat. Katabi ko sa pagtulog, kasama ko sa aking pag-isa. Naalala ko tuloy si Papa. Galit na galit siya kay KitKat nung nabubuhay pa. Sinisisi niya ito sa kanyang pag-ubo.
Sabi lang ayaw ko lang po sa bahay!
Maximo Dino is just one of the 5 million Filipinos who have asthma. What is asthma?
Asthma is a chronic inflammatory disease of the airways that causes airway hyperresponsiveness, mucous edema, and mucus production. The inflammation ultimately leads to recurrent episodes of asthma symptoms, like cough, wheezing sound, chest tightness, and dyspnea.
There is cough, with or without mucus production. There may be generalized wheezing, first on expiration, and then possibly during inspiration as well. Generalized chest tightness and dyspnea occur. It's so suffocating, like you're breathing through a straw, or simply feels like a fish with no water. During Maximo's childhood days, he experienced...
Ay nako, ako na nga ang magkwekwento. Pa-English pa kasi to. Well. Bata pa lang ako nung una akong inatake ng asthma. Natatandaan ko pa kasi, kalaro ko ang crush ko na si Christian. Ay, nakakahiya naman. Kinikilig tuloy ako. At ang maldita kong kapitbahay. Well, feeling naman nila maganda sila. Ayaw pa akong kalaro. Masyado daw akong na-stress. Hi. Pagdating ko sa kolehiyo, marami akong nakilala. Nahilig ako sa nightlife, sa party. Natural lang na madalas sa gabi, nanihirapan akong huminga. Pero hindi ito asthma. Magaling na ako. Matagal na, no? I remember when I first met Papa Wancho. Ang aming matamis na titigan. Habang hawak ang kanyang matitigas na kamay at ang aming unang halik.
Due to unhealthy lifestyle, Maximus' condition worsened.
There are factors affecting asthma: allergens, irritants, infection. Common allergens can be perennial, like molds and dust, can also be seasonal like grass, tree, and weed pollens. Airway irritants include air pollutants, strong odors, perfume, and cigarette smoke.
Kaya ang super bungacious life ko ay na-spend ko na sa ospital. Kasama ang maganda kong nurse na araw-araw akong kinukumusta at inaalagaan.
The immediate nursing care of the patient with asthma depends on the severity of the symptoms. The patient may be treated successfully as an outpatient if asthma symptoms are relatively mild, or he may require hospitalization and intensive care for acute and severe asthma, like in Maximus' case. Nurses play a vital role in asthma management. The nurse assesses the patient's respiratory status by monitoring the severity of the symptoms, breath sounds, peak flow, pulse oximetry, and vital signs. Can asthma be cured or treated? For the majority of people, asthma cannot actually be cured. However, the disease, its symptoms, and the effect it has on people's lives can usually be controlled, allowing asthmatics to live normal lives. The treatment of asthma involves both controlling your environment and taking medications. New asthma medicines are being developed every year, but for the most part, they fit in two major categories. Most people are familiar with the first category, the quick relief or the rescue medicines. These are also called short-acting bronchodilators and act to relax the muscles surrounding the bronchial tubes. Albuterol, Ventolin are some examples. The second category, the anti-inflammatory drugs, helps control the swelling and inflammation within the bronchial tubes and is very important in the long-term control or the management of asthma. Included in this group are inhaled forms of corticosteroids like Asmacort. In addition to all these medications, decreasing exposure to potential triggers and increasing fluid intake can greatly improve the control